Hello and welcome to our video series, Training at Scale Mastery for the New Patient Experience and Treatment Acceptance. I'm Dr. Paul Homoly. This video series is specifically designed for the leaders, dentists, team members, and trainers within dental support organizations. Its topics will focus on critical distinctions within the practice of dentistry. Once understood and implemented, these distinctions will favorably distinguish your organization in the minds of your patients, your practitioners, and our profession. This lesson's topic is the distinction between efficiency versus effectiveness. Early in my career, I'd attend practice management courses where I learned to schedule properly. I was told to do heavy production first thing in the morning and afternoon, then fill the remaining open appointments with short appointments and new patient exams. This process was efficient, but I rarely felt I had time and focus on excelling in delivering the new patient experience when it was squeezed in between short appointments. To squeeze in the new patient appointment, I relied on significant delegations. My office manager would do the new patient interview. My chairside team would do the diagnostics. They'd hand off to the hygienist for a cleaning and periodontal charting when finished. By the time I met new patients, they had been in our practice for close to an hour. I often felt our new patients process was like an assembly line with patients moving from one provider to another. Over time, I began to worry. Patients thought the same thing. As I accumulated hours of continuing education on implant and restorative dentistry, my treatment plans grew in complexity. I wanted to evolve my practice to treat more patients who needed complex care. However, I relied on my assembly line approach to the new patient process. I realized that although my assembly line was efficient, it wasn't effective. Effective meaning the outcome of the initial appointment resulted in connecting well with patients and offering them the experience of being understood and giving the appointment a personal feel. I knew complex care was personal for patients, and they wanted it to be personal for me too. A major turning point in my career is when I changed my scheduling philosophy from being efficient to effective. We reserved first appointments in the morning and afternoon for new adult patients. Because these new appointments weren't squeezed in between short appointments, I had the time to connect and create a personal feel. I was making a significantly better first impression. This led to improved treatment acceptance, less stress, and greater profit. Within 5 years after starting my practice, it grew into one that was exclusive to implant and restorative dentistry. I brought on associate dentists to provide general dentistry. Now, without a doubt, I know that scheduling for effectiveness was the key ingredient that made things happen for me. A principle you can rely on is this: your practice will grow in the direction of its new patient process. If your new patient process is an assembly line squeezed in between short appointments, you will appeal to patients who want to get in and get out. However, if your new patient process is effective and gives you time to connect with complex care patients, you'll distinguish yourself to patients who want premium care. They'll respond by accepting your treatment recommendations, referring others like them, and remaining loyal to your practice. Here's the rule: your practice will grow in the direction of its new patient process. When it becomes critical that your organization better fulfills its vision of providing excellent new patient experiences and improved treatment acceptance, my work becomes the perfect companion to fulfill that vision. When you're ready to discover more, consider visiting Training at Scale Mastery. Thanks for listening.